OK. Alors, bonjour mes amis encore. C'est mardi, je pense. Alors, demain sera mercredi. Alors, sera leçon pour mercredi, multiplication et division. On a déjà parlé de multiplication et division dans la classe. C'est comme un petit revue pour vous autres. Mais je sais qu'il y a parfois de confusion entre les deux. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire? Qu'est-ce qu'on doit faire? Il y a les autres façons qu'on peut résoudre le problème. Alors, je vais expliquer comment pas que je voulais, mais c'est à vous comment tu vas résoudre le problème. Mais, je vais vous expliquer d'une façon, OK? So, multiplication, vraiment, qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Multiplication et division, ce sont les amis qui vont ensemble, OK? Je vais écrire, par exemple, 8 fois 3 égale. OK, vraiment, 8 fois 3, ça veut dire qu'il y a 8 3 fois, ou 3 8 fois. Okay? So, what I'm saying is that 8 times 3 is the same thing as 3 times 8. It can go either way. And it just means that you write 8 out 3 times, or you write 3 out 8 times. So, 8 times 3 is the same thing as 8 plus 8 plus 8. Or, 8 times 3 is the same thing as 3 plus 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 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Okay, so it can be either of those. Les deux. Okay, 3 fois 8 égale ou 3 fois 8 égale. Okay, deux façons qu'on peut faire. So in your activity, you don't need to draw it out like that unless that's helping you solve it. But when you're doing the worksheet of the math, I would like to see what it is that you're doing. I think I put a link for, it's a snake game where you do the multiplication and that's how you make the snake go bigger. So it's kind of more of like a fun computer game. But then for the division part, there's actual a paper worksheet that I'd like you to complete. So when you're doing it, keep in mind, I'd like you to draw out what you're doing to get that answer, not just 8 times 3 equals, okay? I know what it equals. I want to know how you know what it equals. I want you to understand, okay? So that's important, parents, if you encourage your child to draw out in groups, and that's what I'm showing right now, okay? So, 8 fois 3. So, ça veut dire vraiment que vous avez 3 groupes. 1, 2, 3. 3 groupes. Or you can make 8 groups, it's up to you, but let's make 3 groups, okay? In each group, we're going to put 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So really what I'm doing is I'm making 3 groups, and each group has 8 in it. Or I could make 8 groups and put 3 in each of them. Either way it works. It's basically just saying 8 groups of 3, or 3 groups of 8. So I just did it the shorter way to show you, okay? So how do I know what that equals? Now I count all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Alors, c'est égal à 24. Okay? If you know how to do your 8 times table, so 8, 16, 24, you'd know that 8 times 3 equals 24. So you're more than welcome to memorize. Parents, I know that the education system as a whole is kind of steered away from the rote learning, which means like the drills that we used to do that I found very helpful, where you memorize the timetables and you memorize those things. I have no problem with that as a teacher. I feel like there is a place for that because it does help them with larger numbers rather than drawing it out all the time. But for right now in grade 2 and 3, what the goal is that they understand what they are doing when they're multiplying, not just memorizing and putting a number out there, but they understand what that means. So that's what we're trying to teach, is the meaning, the concept behind it. But you're more than welcome to have them study their times table so they know it off heart. I'm okay with that because that helps in the future. But I do want them to know what they are doing as well, okay? So, ça c'est multiplication. So, on va faire un autre exemple. We're going to do another example, okay? Okay, so, peut-être on a 5 fois 5. Okay, 5 fois 5. How do I know? Well, je sais comment compter par 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Boum, c'est 25. Oui, je peux faire ça. Mais si tu as fait comme ça, tu peux compter par 5. Bravo, mais je veux que tu écris ça, okay? Even if you know how to count by 5s and that's how you solved it, I want you to show me that you did that, okay? So, this is how I might answer it. If I'm answering it, I might say 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 25, okay? Or maybe I'm going to make 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to put 5 in each one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's showing me that I know that 5 times 5 means 5 groups with 5 in it. Then I can count all the little dots and I know that there's 25 égale à 25. Okay? So, I think the majority of the class kind of understands multiplication, but we're just going to do one more example, un autre exemple, okay? So, peut-être 6 fois 7. Okay, 6 fois 7, 7 fois 6, c'est la même chose. Qu'est-ce que je vais faire? 6, 7 fois ou 7, 6 fois? C'est vraiment 6, plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 6, 7, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Égal. Okay, so I can do it that way. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. But then I'm still going to need to count. How am I going to do that? Well, you can do 6 plus 6 is 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. Okay, plus 6. So 12 and 12 is 24. You add the other 12 plus the 6. You can do it that way. You can do it like this and make it 12 plus 12 plus 12 because you've already taken these 6s and made them into 12s. And then you have an extra 6 here. You can do it that way. And then like the addition that we were practicing, 2 plus 2 plus 2. So 2, 4, 6 plus 6 is 12. So I'm going to put the 2 here, carry the 1 over here. 1, 2, 3 plus the 1 on top is 42. So that's a long way of doing it, but you understand what this means, okay? So that's another way of doing it. So that's multiplication. I think it's fairly simple and straightforward. Your parents can probably help you out with that, but we've done it in class. Alors, je sais que vous savez quoi faire. Maintenant, division, c'est un peu plus difficile. J'ai besoin d'un marqueur. Okay. So, division. So, division, c'est le contraire de multiplication. It's the opposite. Just like plus, like addition and subtraction are opposite to one another, multiplication and division are opposite to one another, okay? So, for instance, if you want to know what 8 times 3 is, it's 24. If you want to know 24 divided by 3, it would equal 8. It just goes backwards, okay? So, that's what they mean by the opposite of it. So let's say division. Let's say 12 divided by 4, okay? Just for easy peasiness. 12 divided by 4. We're going to look at the number, the smaller number. That's how many groups you're going to make. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you look at the bigger number. Let's use another color so that you can see. Then you look at the bigger number, 12. That's how many you're going to divide out. You're going to put a tick in each one until you get to 12. That's just one way of doing it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there, I divided it. Just like when you have cards, a deck of cards, and you're giving it out to each of the players, you do 1, then 1, 1, 1, then 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, until all the cards are done. So really what you're pretending is that you have 12 cards, and you have 4 people playing the game, and you're dividing those 12 cards out to those 4 people. So here are the 4 people, and here are the 12 cards. I'm dividing 1 to you, 1 to you, 1 to you, 1 to you, then the second one to you, you, until I'm done counting to 12. So then I can see how many are in each one. And we see really that it's 3, 3, 3, and 3. So how many are in each one? 3. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. Okay? Actually, this probably confuses you. You just count how many are in each one. We see that each one has 3 in it, so the answer is 3. Okay? So don't get it mixed up with multiplication. Multiplication is we are putting it in there and then counting all of them together. Okay, remember multiplication, it gets bigger. Okay, so multiplication, we're going to say that the number will go up. The number gets bigger when you have it. Okay, in division, the number goes down. So the number will get smaller. Okay, see, 8 times 3, the number is 24. It got bigger. In division, 12 divided by 4, the number got smaller. 3 is smaller than both of these numbers. So if this number ends up being bigger, then, no, that's not right, but it's smaller than the numbers, okay? So it goes down, that goes up. Okay, so let's see. Let's give another example. Si on a 15 divisé par 5. Okay, 15 divided by 5. We can do 5, 10, 15 and know that it's 3 because we know how to count by 5s. Ou, ce qu'on peut faire, premier nombre ici, 5, ça veut dire qu'on va faire 5 groupes. 1, 2, 3, 4 et 5, mais 5 groupes. Maintenant, je vais regarder le grand nombre, et je vais diviser comme les 4, ok? 15. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I'm going to see how many are in each one. There are 3 in each one. So 15 divided by 5 equals 3. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, j'ai donné les travaux par Class Dojo et tu peux cliquer. Il y a un jeu que tu peux jouer sur l'Internet et tu dois grandir le serpent avec la multiplication. Et puis, il y a aussi une page que tu peux imprimer ou tu peux faire dans tes notes comme tu veux. Il y a des questions de division que je veux que tu complètes. OK? N'oubliez pas, montrer comment tu as résolu le problème. OK? C'est plus facile. Je veux que tu comprennes ce que tu fais et je veux que tu me montres comment tu as résolu le problème. OK? Alors, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Alors, à demain. Bonne journée.